Hey friends, welcome to Clerks II Reacts. If you're new here, I'm Christy, and here's where we watch all the shows and movies that you recommend. And today I'm watching a second movie in a trilogy, and it is Clerks II. This movie was recommended by my patrons when I posted the watch along for Clerks I, but it was also heavily and enthusiastically recommended by my older brother and channel producer Jorge, who loves this movie. I'm just noticing that Clerks II came out 12 years after Clerks I, so let's see what's up with that. I'm also really excited to see how things look in color, because last time I saw Dante and Randall, they were in black and white, and I had a little bit of trouble with the depth perception because everything was in grayscale. I'm excited to see what they're up to now, and I have my hydration station and my headphones, so let's watch. Okay, let's do this. Wait, it's in black and white? The poster was color, or like the play screen. Oh man, now I sound like an idiot. I had no idea what I was talking about. Well, that's color.
Yeah, I got a fire at the quick stop.
I can't believe he still works there 12 years later. I hope he owns it now. Okay, now everything is color after that. I get it. That was cool. He just goes right in, notices nothing.
Terrorists?
Not at the quick stop.
I left the coffee pot on again, didn't I? Now where am I gonna bring chicks to f when my mom's home?
He's such an inconvenience. Clerks II. He looks like he's grown, like an adult. At least they're still besties. Some things never change.
So, ready for your big last day?
He also looks like an adult. Okay, good for them.
You head down to Florida.
Tomorrow morning, car's all packed up.
You gonna do anything crazy before you leave New Jersey forever? If I were you, I'd spray paint "Eat Pussy" across the side of the building in huge letters.
Why?
Let them know you were there, man.
I'm really gonna miss you, man.
Wow, this song is surprisingly tropical. Wow, beautiful. Poor store, man.
Can't believe they haven't done anything with it yet.
Lord smited that hellhole.
Listen to you. You mean to tell me you don't miss that place at all?
God, no. You? Of course not.
I feel like he stayed a kid. He looks older, certainly, but he's like holding on. You know, he lives with his mom, and he's just holding on to the good old days at the quick stop. Oh, so they work at movies now? And it's his last day. Okay. Egg food product? Not even eggs. Egg-looking food product. Yes!
Get the fuck out of here!
The new and improved Jay and Silent Bob.
I wish I did a little more with my life instead of hanging out in front of places selling weed and shit.
Like what?
Like Maybe be an animal doctor. Why not me? I like seals and shit. Or maybe an astronaut. I'd be the first motherfucker to find a new alien life form. And f it.
And f it.
Homeboy f the Martian once. Our first customer since our triumph and return. That cool. Hold on.
Yeah, you guys holding?
Shit, everything but coke, heroin, in your cock. $15, little man. Put that shit in my hand. Nong, 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 nong.
Why do I know that song?
I haven't seen you guys in a while, man. Where you been all this time?
Me and Silent Bob were cruising down to the boardwalk. Middletown cop pulls us over for suspicion of mischief. We were driving around with deployed airbag. The judge gives us rehab instead.
Good.
We got 6 months and 2 days on the wagon. Check it out. It's got it 2 days ago before we got out.
Nice.
Aren't you gonna be tempted to get high?
Well, not with the power of Christ on my side, sir.
Is that a fucking Bible?
Hey, the holy fucking Bible, son.
I like them, man. They're fun.
You should read your Bible, sirs. You'll find all types of weird shit in there. Like, do you know Jesus was a Jew?
Jason Mewes looks good in this movie.
What are you writing over there anyway? Your memoirs?
I'm battling this jackass on his blog's message board. It's just in a wheelchair that's always preying on everyone's sympathies about how he'll never walk again.
That diatribe you call it sounds like some poor crippled guy pouring out his heart and feelings.
Trying to guilt me into walking around more because he's all gimped out. So I've been getting into it with him, throwing it back in his stupid crippy boy face about how I love to just sit around and how I'd rather drive to the end of the block than walk.
The guy's in a wheelchair.
That's why I called him Crippy Boy.
I don't want to laugh at this.
There's a crippled guy who found a way to reach out to a world he feels isolated from, and you somehow found a way to take issue with.
That guy's just in a wheelchair. It's not like he's Anne Frank or something.
Oh, God.
And Frank?
What?
The chick that was all...
No. Helen Keller?
You're talking about Helen Keller.
I'm talking about Anne Frank. She was deaf, dumb, and blind.
No, she wasn't. Helen Keller was deaf, dumb, and blind.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Anne Frank's the little Jewish girl who
In the
hid from
attic.
the Nazis in a secret room with her family.
Well, then I guess this guy is like Anne Frank, what with the diarrhea and all.
He's like Helen Keller with the handicap, you jerk.
Oh, we totally do.
Oh. Oh.
Avert your eyes, you perv.
Not very hygienic.
Is she Kevin Smith's wife in real life? I didn't get a good look at her. Yeah, I think so.
You just had to tell him, didn't you?
He says it's so big it's almost like a little cock.
You wouldn't want to be with a girl with an oversized clit.
No. So next stop is a guy with an undersized dick.
They're all over each other. I mean, good for them, I guess.
Can we pull back into our own apartment in Florida again?
Really? My mother has pretty much told us that she's gonna get us a house as a wedding gift.
Your parents' generosity just makes me a little uncomfortable, Em.
Why? Take it.
It just feels weird because you're so used to life shitting on you all the time.
Take the gift.
Suddenly, you have a woman that loves you and a fantastic life to look forward to, right? Face it, Tiger, you hit the jackpot.
You did. You just gotta take it. Accept it. Accept the gift.
Just saw you guys talking. Thought I'd come out here and join you.
I don't understand why you can't be happy for your best friend. He finally found a woman who loves him.
Because he's gonna feel abandoned.
Might as well be a dude.
Whoa.
Really?
I don't think of you in any way. Oh, that was just wrong.
That was nice. Do it again.
Next, I'm gonna show you my pooter.
Why would you want to do something like that? All right, I'm leaving.
Thank you.
You realize he just thinks you're trying to get him into a three-way with us now, don't you?
The man's a total f***ing Lloyd like most Jersey guys.
Hey.
And I bet you get all sentimental for Jersey and squirt a few tears.
Got a ton of stuff to do before we leave in the morning.
Dude, I'm pretty sure your old lady wants to get you and me together. And
He knew it. He called it.
Ow.
How old are you?
I know, I'm 19, Randall. You wouldn't work for me last week. You said working on my birthday would help me build character.
Why the f*** are you still getting rides from your mother? And even worse, what the f*** are you kissing her goodbye for? What is she, your Prom date?
You're not gonna bother me today, Randall. I'm in too good a mood.
Because your mom slipped you the tongue?
Ew.
There's gonna be a live-action Transformers movie.
And?
My online handle is Optimus Prime.
I know that. I wish I didn't.
I'm like positioned with the best possible net handle and email address for when the movie comes out.
I mean, back in the day, we didn't know that we had the first handles to choose. I would have done so much better if I knew that the market was going to be oversaturated afterwards, and then I would have to resort to numbers for my handle.
But you weren't even allowed to watch a lot of TV in your house because you're all Christian and shit.
As it turns out, cars and trucks that turn into robots aren't really that blasphemous. My pastor says, and it's not a slight against God.
Transformers were a total slight against God. God sent his only begotten son to die on the cross, and all we did to pay him back was make terrible cartoons like the Transformers.
I like the Transformers.
At Bible camp, we made this flow chart which proved, or whatever, that it's God created man, and man created the Transformers. The Transformers are like a gift from God, Randall.
They are an unholy curse from the beast we call the Desolate One.
I don't really want to hear this, Randall.
The spoiler of virgins, the master of abortion.
Ándale.
Grandma, what was it like to be on the
Leave him alone. I don't
night?
I don't like seeing or witnessing bullying. Although he doesn't help himself. I'm eating it. That's their tagline. I'm eating it.
That wave. She'll be in here in 20 seconds.
And?
And you've got to greet her before she gets in here, you f***ing ass kiss? What's that all about?
It's called friendship?
You can't be friends with your boss.
I like my boss.
I think there's something going on between you two.
You're crazy.
Why is Randall always such a pain in the ass?
You're harboring an unrequited homosexual crush on me.
We're just friends.
Why have I seen his butt so much?
You're f***ing around with the boss.
That's why I'm moving to Florida with my fiance.
You gotta sow some of your wild oats. There's all these fine young chicks that stop in here after
Wow.
school.
If I was cheating on my fiance, it wouldn't be with a teenager.
The best part of this job is all the barely legal pussy that comes in here.
Oh my god.
17-year-olds nowadays are crazy. They're up for anything. They
That's
even
half
like
their
it when you
age.
ask to mouth.
Wow.
You never go ass to mouth.
It's never my idea. Bex, do you ever go ass to mouth?
You never go ass to mouth.
Not even once.
Not even ever.
When you're done chowing down on the no-no parts of your lover, you kiss him, right? That's just like going ass to mouth.
I'm pretty sure you just compared a vagina to an asshole. Have you restocked all the napkin holders yet?
That's an Elias job.
That comparison of pink and brown eyes just made it a Randall job.
There you go.
I could probably sue this whole corporation right now for
Sure.
sexual harassment.
Oh my god.
You never go ass to mouth.
Would you grow up?
Why not?
But sometimes, in the heat of the moment, it's forgivable to go ass to
Sometimes it is, I think.
Get bored, man. Boredom's the first step on the road to relapse.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Would you f me?
Oh my god. Definitely not. Maybe. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Maybe. No, I don't think so.
Shit.
Well, hello, Miss Scott.
The escape artist.
I'm not gone yet. I left you the forwarding address for my last check on the calendar there.
That's her parents' house, right?
Yeah.
Weird that you know that.
Her parents are giving us a house.
So I guess dowries are making a comeback.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna miss you, Hicks.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss you too.
There's something there.
I still can't believe you're just gonna leave me alone in this place. With Randall Graves, of all people.
Uy, no.
As soon as my uncle's on his feet again, it's not like I'm gonna be staying here. But Hicks, we can sit here making small talk about your last day, or we can treat this like any other work day.
He does your nails. He definitely likes you. Or are you doing drugs? I don't know what that was.
One ring to rule them all.
You wonder why no chick will let you stick your cock in her.
I get a chick if I wanted.
You can't get a chick. You're too weird and sad.
Why is he so mean?
I turn down chicks left and right.
Your chicks are your left and right. No chicks dig nerds, especially nerds that are into Lord of the Rings.
Randall is a dick.
Welcome to movies. May I take your order?
Yeah, skinny calf and order of onion rings.
One ring to rule them all.
One ring to find them.
One ring to bring them all.
And in the darkness bind them.
Wow.
How many times?
Well, 3 for fellowship, 2 for towers, 4 for return.
5 for return.
Towers was my favorite.
Star Wars geek. Oh, I'm the geek? Look at you two whipping out your preciouses.
He's not down with the trilogy.
There's only one trilogy, you fucking morons. Maybe we should start calling your friend Padme because he loves Mannequin Skywalker so much. My shitty acting is ruining Saga.
Wow.
Yeah, you're crazy, Jar Jar.
Jar Jar.
3 movies of people walking to a fucking volcano. Here's the first movie.
There was a lot of walking. Like, an excessive
Here's the
amount.
second movie.
There was war too. Like battles and calamities.
You ready for the third movie? Even the fucking trees walked in those movies.
That's true.
The Lord of the Rings was a massive achievement that even the Academy recognized when they gave Peter Jackson the Best Directing Oscar, an award George Toy Boy Lucas will never win.
Oh, sick burn.
Tómalo.
If Peter Jackson really wanted to blow me away with those Rings movies, he would have ended the third one on the logical closure point.
What's the logical closure point?
When fucking Frito wakes up from his little coma or whatever, and Sam leans in the doorway and gives him that very fucking gay look.
Yeah.
Say what you will about Jesus, but leave the rings out of this.
I'm gonna kick your ass back to the Shire if you don't shut your fucking mouth. That look was so gay, I thought Sam was gonna tell the little hobbits to take a walk so he could saunter over to Frodo and his. That would have been an Academy Award-worthy ending. F*** it. They're not gay. They're hobbits. Sam flat out bricks in Frodo's mouth. You.
Oh my god.
I made fun of Lord of the Rings so hard it made some super geek puke. Where do we keep them up in buckets so I can have Elias clean it up?
In the closet with the rest of the cleaning products.
We have cleaning products?
That whole conversation was so interesting because I just watched both trilogies. Actually, Star Wars I watched last year. And Lord of the Rings I watched this year, but this was really relevant.
Well, you're the one out there encouraging him.
Wow, he really likes her.
I can't wait until you get engaged, so I can bust your balls as hard as you've busted mine.
You're going to be waiting a long time, sir.
You're the cold-hearted ice princess that doesn't believe in marriage.
All that shit they feed us in the movies and greeting cards is just propaganda to get us to marry, have kids, and keep the economy going.
I kind of agree.
You don't believe in love, Becala?
Becala? Becala? What kind of name is that?
Romantic love, hearts and flowers. There's only one person out there for me.
It's because she's never experienced it.
There's always going to be someone who's a better match for you than the person you end up marrying.
That's not true.
So, based on your theory, there's someone out there better for me than Emma.
Oh no, I'm not touching that one.
Wait a second. You don't think I really love her?
I mean, you probably do.
She was the girl who wouldn't give you the time of day back in high school. After she's played the field and realized how unsatisfying the so-called hotties are, she's finally gone with someone who looks...
Oh my god, you're gonna say fugly, aren't you?
unconventional!
Nice backpedal.
Rude.
And that's that guys that look like you have a lot more to offer because you'll always try harder than the pretty boy.
Wow. This is the most backhanded compliment / offense
She'll make all your
ever.
decisions for you, which is lucky because you're pretty terrible at making decisions.
So my last day is all about you telling me
Yeah,
what
stop
an
it.
indecisive loser I am.
Come on, you worked at Quick Stop for like a decade. All you've ever said is how you needed to get out and start your life. And it wasn't until Emma walked through the door and was like, come down to Florida with me and I'll f your brains out and my daddy will give you a job, that you actually went and did something about it. And I get it. She's your golden ticket, dude.
Yeah.
What's that make you?
Oh. Whoa. What do you mean?
I'm just the girl who f***s ugly, indecisive losers in the kitchen once this place is closed.
Wait, do they have a... Did they do the deed? Yeah.
We're never gonna talk about it.
Okay.
I regret that it was on the prep station table.
You weren't the one who got mayo in your cooch. We were drunk, you know, it just kind of happened. You're just lucky I'm not one of those monogamists like your girlfriend. Otherwise, I might try to make you stay in Jersey.
If anyone could do it, it'd be you.
He loves her.
Dude, your old lady's out here looking for you.
I forgot the Clerks is a lot of dialogue. Like most of the movie, like all of it is dialogue. And I'm noticing, I was gonna say, like, I'm noticing that this all happens inside this restaurant the way it happened inside the Quick Stop, but
Goodbye, horses.
like Buffalo Bill.
Hey.
The way Clerks 1 happened, mostly inside the Quick Stop.
At carstobots.com, you can get an avatar that's your picture morphed to look like a robot.
Wow.
Trying to secure a going away present for Mr. Dante.
How about an Arwen sword replica?
You ever see a chick give a mule a blowjob?
Oh my god.
Jesus. If you spoil this, I'm gonna brain you.
Wait, what do you mean? Is he really
That's
gonna...
bestiality, Randall.
Yeah, that's bestiality.
I hope.
Who would want to see something like that?
Me, Dante, you.
I don't want to see something like
Me
that. Why would
neither.
you want to see something like that?
Kinky Kelly and the sexy stud. We gotta lock up Kinky Kelly for tonight so we can give Mr. Dante a memorable send-off.
No.
Mr. Dante's never seen a donkey show, and it'd be nice to give him this before he goes off to Florida and gets married. I was hoping to schedule Kinky Kelly for a performance. I'm on hold. Fingers crossed. We should probably cross dicks too.
Hey, Emma.
This is Higgs.
Shirt. These came in early, and I just had to come back and show Dante. And give you yours, of course. Look, I know it's 3 months away, but it would mean so much to us if you could make the trip down.
I wouldn't miss it.
3 months is not long enough. To travel, I need 6 months. If it's out of the country, 1 year.
Guess you gotta make their decisions for them sometimes.
Dang. That's a dilemma.
How do we know this isn't a hoax? Like, were there any pictures on the website?
Strangely, no. But if you've seen pics of one chick sucking off a donkey, you've seen them all.
What if you haven't ever seen pics of anything like that?
Well, then you must be as blind as Anne Frank, because what's the point in having an internet connection if you're
My
not
God.
using it to look at weird up pictures? You know, I've never pieced this together until right now.
What?
You're a virgin, aren't you?
Of course. What do you mean? He's also, like, religious.
Have you and Myra had sex yet?
That's just kind of personal, Randall.
I let you smell my fingers after I Hayden Weather's kid sister in the office that one time, didn't I?
You kind of made me smell your fingers.
Did Myra ever give you a crack at her crack or what?
Not that it's any of your business, Randall, but she can't.
Why?
Come on, you gotta start trusting me more. Because once Dante's gone, you're gonna be my new best friend.
No, I'm not.
Oh,
It's gonna be you and me, buddy. So come on, you gotta start trusting me more.
I kind of really like Elias.
Well, we can't because of Pillow Pants.
The f***'s Pillow Pants?
Pillow Pants is a little troll who lives in her pussy. Pillow Pants is her pussy troll? Duh. You know how every girl's parents put a pussy troll in them when the girls are young?
Oh my god.
Keep them from having premarital sex?
He's a kid. I'm sure he's on the spectrum somehow, like in some...
Well, Myra is his name, Pillow Pants. Even though she totally wants to have sex with me, Myra says if I put my thing in her, Pillow Pants will bite it off. So I gotta wait
What?
until Pillow Pants gets peed out of her body on her 21st birthday before we can have sex.
And Myra told you this?
Boyfriends and girlfriends talk to each other about sex stuff, Randall.
Have you and Myra even kissed yet?
We would have already if it wasn't for Lister Fiend.
Lister Fiend is her mouth troll, isn't it?
Women.
I just watched a show called Love in the Spectrum, and this guy reminds me too much of him. Of someone who belongs
Graves.
in that
You work here too?
show.
Jesus, anyone else from our graduating class back there?
Pickle f***er.
Pickle f***er.
You know, I'll bet dollars to donuts when you two aren't fighting about who shot first, Han or Greedo, you can still muster up enough energy to make fun of other people.
Hurry up and order and get out of here so we can make fun of you.
32 and you're flipping burgers? Before that, I'd heard it was the Quick Stop. For what, like 10 years?
We can't all be internet millionaires.
Elias, this is Lance Dowds. A few years ago, he built a search engine which compiles the lowest prices of merchandise you can buy online.
Didn't that just sell to Amazon for like 20 million bucks?
Yeah, exactly.
You see, freshman year, the seniors would hunt us down and put us through what they called initiations. But Lance here got the worst of it. The seniors yanked down his pants and shoved a pickle up his ass and
Oh
made him
my
walk 10
God.
feet. The pickle fell out. He had to take a bite of it, reinsert it, and walk again. His pickle was small enough to stay wedged after only 4 bites.
Oh my god.
Oh, I bet you still remember it pretty vividly, pickle fucker.
Trust in building the ultimate fan site for both the Lord of the Rings and the Transformers.
Ease up, pillow pants. The dude's not into your D&D GoBots bullshit.
The GoBots are like the Kmart Transformers.
Thank you.
Drop me a line with some of your ideas.
Okay. I like Elias. I like his character a lot.
About a skinny calf with cheese and a Diet Coke.
I'll get your order.
Oh my god. No! Oh my god.
There you go.
Well, that was fast.
Yo, let's wrap this up so I can get my cow tipper on.
Take mine. Something tells me I'm not gonna like it, am I?
Thanks, pickle fucker.
I don't eat fast food. It's not good for you.
So why are you
I
here?
heard you guys were actually working here. I just had to see it for myself. Comforting to know that some things never change.
Villain.
Take care, clerks. Ooh, sick burn.
I gotta get out of here for a few minutes. Let me borrow your car.
Elias, tell Becky we'll be right back. Where are we going?
You know, this tastes like piss and flies, don't it?
Oh my god. Gross that they're eating that. And that he would recognize piss and flies taste. On my head. For his bed. They're off having a day. It's your last day. I'm glad they're having a day. I'm free.
You have a license. You can drive a grown-up car. But when you ride the go-kart, you somehow feel better about yourself.
Just centers me, all right? Kind of the way jerking off at work centers you.
I only did it that one time. Man, that shit Lance said must have really bothered you.
Oh, him, he's an asshole.
Why do the go-karts help?
They just remind me of a better time in my life. Like when we were young and the world was still in front of us.
We're not that old.
Sometimes I get the feeling the world kind of left us behind a long time ago.
No, you stayed behind.
You can get out of movies too. Completely change your situation in life.
What do you give a shit?
That's such victim mentality. Bro, come on. Everyone's to blame but you. The world left us behind. How? The world doesn't have a big old agenda to leave you behind.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Is that number 2 you wanted?
Yeah, and bovine sizes.
I need 2 Surleys and a cow tipper.
I don't think these look like that.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Was it too much to ask that you handle the fries? The machine does all the work.
Look, I don't have all night.
Sorry, ma'am.
I need to get some Mexicans working in here.
Oh.
They don't play around.
I know it. A Mexican made me lose my job. Put a roof up in 30 seconds.
How do they make these jokes?
Did you say cock stain? It's cock stain.
I don't know. That's some white freaky stuff. You want to do a cock stain?
I can't believe you. The smartest of smartasses got rattled by some loser coming in here giving you shit about your Mick job.
Sooner or later, I'll do something with myself and make my mark. Whatever I do is not a waste of time. It's all building towards something.
And it's nobody's business.
I don't mind people snickering at the stupid uniform I've got to wear, but I'll be damned if I'm gonna let some lucky turd come in here and treat me and Dante like we're a couple of fucking pork monkeys.
Randall! I'm sorry.
He didn't really just say what I think he said.
Pork monkeys?
Randall!
What the f is wrong with you?
I want my money back right now.
Of course. Here, take this on us.
I'm not eating something that was cooked by some hate monger.
Baby, you can't take racism.
Pork monkeys?
You little mother.
Calm down, champ.
I don't know what that is. I don't know if I've heard that before.
All y'all getting fired up in here.
Jesus. Are you out of your f***ing mind?
What?
Pork monkey's a racial slur against black people.
No, it's not.
Oh.
Is.
I'm going to pretend like this conversation didn't happen.
Me too.
And you are this close to getting shit canned.
Despite the fact that your grandmother might have used it as a term of endearment for you, it's still a racial slur.
When I was a kid, she told me to always treat the Jewish kids well or they'd put the curse on me.
What the
She was just an old timer. That's the way people talked back then. But my grandmother did refer to a broken beer bottle once as a knife. You know, come to think of it, my grandmother was kind of a racist.
You think?
I think if we really tried, we could reclaim Porch Monkey and save it.
And even if it could be saved, you can't save it because you're not black.
Telling me I can't do something because of the color of my skin? You're the racist.
Okay, I had never heard that expression before. Or maybe I have and didn't pay attention because I didn't know what it meant. But this whole conversation, now knowing that it's a racial slur, and the whole conversation after that made me feel uncomfortable in ways that I hadn't before, because it kept going and it kept going. Typically, like, it stops soon after something is said, but this one just kept going. Good. It's necessary to feel things. That's why films exist, to make you feel things that you wouldn't typically feel in the normal life.
So are you scared about getting married at all?
Were we in the middle of a conversation I don't remember leaving?
Maybe you were waiting for some friend to try and stop you from going through with the wedding by asking if you're even ready to go and get married.
I mean, I'm not scared of getting married, you know, but I am scared of the wedding.
Why?
I don't know how to dance.
You're kidding.
I wish I was.
You're about to tie your life to someone who doesn't even really get you as well as your friends do, and what you're sweating is dancing at your reception?
I figure she'll eventually get me.
I feel like deep down if you're making a mistake.
Maybe they'll see whatever it is that Emma sees in me, instead of all feeling like I'm some burger peddling loser, couldn't even bust a move.
You're serious? Come on.
She gonna teach you how to dance, and you gonna get close, and you gonna touch a little, and then you gonna wanna kiss. Hey! Let's see it.
Lord?
Lord.
The fuck you doing up there? Yo, if you're gonna jump me to crack at that pussy first.
Play something and turn it way up. Something danceable.
What do you think they're gonna play? Just a quick reminder that on Patreon you can find the full-length video of the reaction you're watching now, plus other really cool perks like exclusive content and whatnot. So check it out with the link below. Now back to our movie.
You're gonna teach me to dance up here.
What, you want I should do it in front of all the customers?
I like that they're following the same the same format. Oh, not danceable. The same format as Clerks 1. Everything happens inside. There's a little bit of outside for a second, like outside of the store. There's a rooftop scene. Everything just kind of aligns with the first film. Start with the basics. Like,
okay, you really do suck. Sit down.
Told you.
Watch me, right? ABC.
he's in love with her. And so am I. She's way prettier than the other lady. This is Higgs. Emma. Emma? I wish I could sing, but Jorge told me that I can't sing at all. Or I shouldn't be singing. Because it's something, I think he said something about copyright, but I think it's just because I have a terrible voice and he doesn't want to hurt my feelings. It's random. We have a random, like, musical scene. I have to put the mic down so I can clap. It's weird that there's a random musical scene in the middle of everything. We didn't have that in Clerks 1, did we? Kiss.
I love you, Becky.
I'm pregnant, Dante.
Not anymore. Just kidding. That's terrible. What? Oh my God, his shirt.
Becky's pregnant.
She is?
My God.
Huh.
I'm the father.
Appropriate response.
So we're really f***ing quiet. Ew, dude, I'm trying looking at my dick.
We had sex one night after work a few weeks ago.
What?
I don't know what to do. She says she wants to have it.
Oh my God, so she wants you to break it off with Emma and marry her?
No.
And then what's the problem? You can still go down to Florida and live happily ever after?
Knowing I have a love child up in Jersey?
How the f do you always have like 2 good-looking girls who want you?
You can never tell anybody about this.
Who am I gonna tell?
Jay and Silent Bob are right there. And while Silent Bob doesn't talk a lot, Jay does.
Promise me that you'll keep your mouth shut. I swear to God, I will beat the shit out of you.
You and what army?
I'm serious.
There's a lot of camera spinning happening.
What the fuck?
Can I talk to you for a minute?
May your first child be a masculine child.
Oh my God. He's the worst. Truly.
It just came out. Oh, you swung at me.
You dunked?
Because you swung at me.
Damn it.
Jay's been peeing for like 3 minutes straight.
Okay.
You screwed up.
Maybe she went to get a home pregnancy test.
Sure.
How the f could this day get any worse?
Never say that.
Follow her.
You think?
Follow her, talk to her for an hour, then come back here.
Oh, the donkey show.
Be back here in an hour. Go.
The donkey show.
I assume you're with Kinky Kelly?
Good guess.
How long is it gonna take you to set up?
Gotta hook up the boombox, hang a few curtains and some lights.
The tattoo, please.
Do I get to meet Kelly before the show or what?
Kelly likes privacy before showtime, but after the show, if you want for an extra 500, you can Kelly.
Really?
So where are we doing this thing?
Right inside the restaurant.
Kind of weird, isn't it?
Kinda weird. You're in the bestiality business, dude.
We like to call it interspecies erotica.
Great song. Can't sing. They're setting up inside the restaurant for a donkey show. That's insane.
Oh no, not again.
Oh, it got vandalized?
Fire at the
Oh,
movies on
fire.
Memorial Parkway in Leonardo.
Oh, because it's a smoke machine.
You're going away party.
We's all gonna get drunk and get lit.
Is Elias hammered?
My man smoked 2 blunts full of skunk.
Wow.
We are gonna peep something we've been talking about since we saw a bachelor party at your parents'.
You have to call and cancel the firemen, the fire truck. Tell them that it was just a smoke machine.
Ladies and gentlemen, and you, Elias, get ready for some hardcore bestiality.
Interspecies erotica.
Straight from TJ, I give you Kinky Kelly and the Sexy Stud.
Oh my God, I don't want to watch this. Wait, is she Kelly?
Any second, the chick's coming.
Wait, is that guy Kelly? He's the show. He's the one he's gonna have sex with a donkey. Wait, this is not what they paid for. This doesn't make it any better or any worse.
Where's Kelly?
Right here.
I thought that's the Sexy Stud.
I'm the sexy stud.
But this donkey's a dude.
Kelly can be a guy's name too.
This is bait and switch.
I have a huge boner right now.
Oh my God.
Oh!
I'm disgusted and repulsed and I can't look away.
I thought she was gonna be really pissed.
Did you see the size of that
I love you. And I think you love me too.
He said it.
I do love you.
Tómalo. I knew it.
Dante?
Oh my God.
Congrats! You're having a baby, right?
No, who said that?
I thought things couldn't get worse. This whole thing is so ridiculous. This whole thing is wild. All the while, the music is playing in the background. The donkey's getting dick. She brought a cake.
Take him.
And the cops, because he called the fire. He called 911 because of the fire. Oh my God, the donkey. How did this get so bad? Take him to jail.
I love pussy and beer.
okay.
Jail cell design hasn't changed much in centuries, has it?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I think I want to kill you!
Off of
What
me!
off? You ruined my life!
Your life was already ruined!
I finally get my shit together, and you somehow figure out a way to obliterate all that and reduce me to a convict.
Oh, yeah, it's my fault. I'm the engaged guy who knocked up my boss.
You knocked up the guy who owns movies?
You're chaos incarnate, man.
Yeah, he is chaotic. He is chaos.
You got all fired up about taking charge of your life, and what'd you do? You worked at the store till the place burned down.
I took courses at Brookdale.
One semester we took criminology. What the fuck are we training to be, Batman? You can badmouth Quick Stop all you want, but I miss that place. I look back on that period as the best time of my life. Yeah, maybe it's not what everyone does, but it was pretty fucking good.
Man, that's you all over. Scrape by with the bare minimum.
Some people are like that.
I'm gonna smooth things over with Emma, go to Florida, and start my Randall Graves-free existence.
That's pretty rough. That was brutal. That was criminal.
I thought you were the only guy in the world who got me and had my back, because I assumed you felt about me the same way I feel about you. Then all of a sudden one day you're like, I'm moving, bye. Do you know what that's been like for me? And you're not even throwing me over for a life that means something to you. It's just a stupid, hollow existence you think you should embrace because it's the kind of life everyone else goes after.
Figure it out. Grow up. He doesn't owe you.
That's your cue, man.
See it.
I got nothing.
He ain't even that crazy about the chick he's marrying. Never mind the fact that he's got a perfectly good chick right here in Jersey who he's nuts about, and she likes you for who you are, man. If you had any sense whatsoever, you'd live your life the way it makes sense for you.
Tell me what you would do if you were in my position. What the f would the great Randall Graves do if he were half the master of his destiny that I'm supposed to be?
I'd buy the Quick Stop and reopen it myself.
Great idea.
That's what I do.
Why don't you do it?
We should do.
It's a great idea.
Do you know how much it would cost to buy the Quick Stop? Like 50 grand easy. Neither one of us have that type of money.
Get a loan.
We do.
They do?
That's right.
You guys would be willing to lend us some of that money so we can reopen the stores?
Sure, on 2 conditions. We can hang out in front of the store anytime we want and you can't call the cops. You have to blow each other.
No. No, you already...
All right, just the first condition.
Okay, good. You already saw too much blowing.
What do you think?
It kind of makes sense.
It's a perfect compromise because he's staying, but they're also doing something for the future. They're not stagnant.
You and me running our own business instead of working for some other asshole?
I like it.
I don't know, man. I was this close to starting a new life.
You can still, just up there in New Jersey.
You guys cover your ears for a minute, please.
What for?
You're my best friend, and I love you. In a totally heterosexual way.
Yeah, right.
Please, man, don't leave me.
That'll be $5.79.
I know you don't believe in romantic love.
And Alanis Morissette. God.
What took you so long?
We're reopening the Quick Stop. You see every part. Yay. I hope you make it modern and cool. What? Hire him. Oh. Oh, nice. Cool. They're back. Come on.
You know what? You're not even supposed to be here today.
Ha!
Can you feel it? Today is the first day of the rest of our lives.
Cheesy. Very nice. Wow, this is the first time we're seeing it in color. Aw, man. I wonder if they already had plans to do Clerks III when they did this one. Like, I'm wondering what I should expect for the next one. This was really good. I love it. I love it. I forgot how much how much dialogue this movie is. There's not things happen, but a lot of the things that happen are dialogue and conversation, and they build the characters and the storylines and the plots in dialogue and conversation, and it's really cool, and I really like it. I love how it continues, like I mentioned, to follow a trend of the type of movie, or this movie, Clerks I and Clerks II, feel like part of the same trilogy. Obviously they are, but I really liked it. I think we could have gone without the donkey situation. We definitely needed something really, really awkward and uncomfortable in that scene, but I would have preferred it to be something different, that it's not a donkey. Although I've never felt this uncomfortable for this long watching any movie ever. I think this takes the prize. This wins. This is the most I've ever been uncomfortable watching a movie, but I had a lot of fun, and I'm happy I watched it, and I can't wait to watch the next one. Also, wanted to say huge thanks to Christie's crew members. Also, huge hug, a lot of love to my channel sponsors, Bradley, John Colson, Derek Davis, Matt N, Tritip Jones, and Michael Norman. My channel loves you, and so do I, baby. And if you're not subscribed to my channel yet, please do it if you want. No pressure, not even a little. Like, if you want, that would be great. And if you don't, then don't. But I hope you do. Anyway, see you later. Bye.